Good morning. I'm the Reverend Steve Page from St. Patrick's Anglican Church, and you're listening to the Daily Devotional Moment, sponsored by the Hudson Bay Ministerial. I don't know how many times since I moved to Hudson Bay that I have seen a grand idea shot down because of the popularity of local sports. Many times, a possible activity for children, or parents, or families has come up at our church leadership meetings, only to have someone deflate it by saying, "That will only work until hockey starts." The implication being that nothing we do for church activities can compete against hockey. So, if you can't beat 'em, you might as well join 'em, right? Well, sort of. The world of sport is about competition and winning championships, and of course it's about lots more than that too. And in the struggle, in the competition, in the sportsmanship, in the challenges overcome, we can find lots of lessons that will inspire our spiritual life too. Because the Bible does use sports and athletic imagery from time to time. It's by no means a sports cast. You don't look in the Bible to find out who won the Grey Cup in, 800 BC or anything like that. But the Apostle Paul, for example, uses the image of athletic competition in Philippians 3 when he says, "Forgetting what is behind and straining toward what is ahead, I press on toward the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Jesus Christ." Or another place would be 1 Corinthians 9, 24-27, where Paul again compares the discipline and practice of an elite athlete to the spiritual disciplines necessary for a mature Christian life. Now, recently, a teenage boy asked me if the Bible ever talked about hunting, which I suppose is another kind of sport. The first answer that came to my mind was the story of Jacob and Esau in Genesis chapter 27. Now, the story is not about hunting per se, but Esau's skills in bow hunting, they're an important element in that narrative. So join me this month as we explore the wide world of sports. We'll cover hockey and basketball and football and the Olympics and more. Now, if you miss a day, or if the sports fan in your life can't catch the devotionals on the radio, they will be available through the Anglican Church office. Call us at 3488. And I will also post them on youtube.com each day. Search for my username, Plaid Eggnog. Now, some of my inspiration comes from a book by John and Kathy Hillman entitled Devotions from the World of Sports. A fine gift idea for the sports fan in need of a daily spiritual workout. And we'll use these and other real-life sports moments to learn some lessons about how to grow in our faith and to be better able to run the race that is before us. After all, the Christian life is not a spectator sport. God wants us to come down out of the bleachers and lace up our skates and grab a stick and get out there on the ice. He wants us to live our faith actively as part of His team. And that's our challenge this month. For St. Patrick's Church, I'm Steve Page.